What's up, everyone? It's Chris Swartz, your host of American Dream, and I'm here in beautiful West Palm Beach with my man, Barry Habib, three-time crystal ball winner for the most accurate real estate predictions ever. People are asking me, what's going on with the market, Chris? I thought, what better to do than bring the #1 real estate forecaster in the country to you?
The number one question that people are asking on CNBC is there a housing bubble?
Yep.
They're talking about it just because home prices have gone up. They're saying, you know what, home prices going up means that they're going to come back down, or they've gotten a little bit ahead of themselves. And while we want things to be a little bit less crazy,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
The reason that it's going up like this is because there is just simply too much demand, not enough supply. There's a chip shortage, hard to deliver homes, population growth. And one of the things we like to look at is birth rates. 32, 31, 30, 29 years ago, birth rates did this.
Right.
And when you take a look at what's about to happen, you're gonna have a ton of first-time home buyers coming in, and builders aren't keeping up. It's households being formed are growing faster than builders can put up homes. That's how we correctly forecasted the housing bubble back in 2006.
You have got this right more times than anyone. So
Well,
what's the difference?
A lot of misunderstandings with regards to something like affordability, for example. So people think that because homes have appreciated at this crazy rate, 16% year over year, incomes on an hourly basis have gone up about 4%. And people say, well, you know what? It doesn't make sense. It's less affordable. That's not true. The thing of it is that interest rates have remained about the same. So a house payment only would take up about 20% for principal and interest payment of your income. So if that house payment goes up about 16%, because the price of the home is up 16%, your income, believe it or not, only has to go up 3.2%
Wow.
to negate
Wow.
that.
It is actually more affordable in this market to buy a home.
It actually would feel cheaper to buy a home today than it would have a year ago.
Wow.
It comes down to numbers. It comes down to supply and demand.
As a mortgage expert in this market, one of the #1 questions I get is, Chris, are we in a bubble? But based on what you've just said, it doesn't sound like we are.
Yeah, and I think people want to know, should they wait
Right.
to purchase a home? The problem with waiting, while they're on the sidelines, the housing market isn't.
What's going on?
And we're seeing appreciation levels across the U.S. over the next year, somewhere in the neighborhood about 8 to 10%. Not a lot of new homes coming to market, big time demand. So that means if you waited 6 months, you're probably going to pay about 4 or 5% more for the home.
Okay, so there you have it. From the #1 forecaster of real estate in the country, it is more affordable to buy now, and you should buy now instead of waiting. We're seeing a lot of people, bid over ask. What would your advice be on this bid over ask kind of frenzy that we're seeing almost in this market?
So look, I don't want to pay full price for anything, so it definitely stinks to go ahead and pay more than what somebody's asking for.
Absolutely.
But here's the thing, here's the right question to ask, is how long will it take for the amount that I'm paying for the home, this raised price over the value of the home now, how long does it take till the home catches up? And then, more importantly, what about the future? So if you could say, hey, look, it's going to take 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, then it's probably worthwhile, especially if you look down the road and you say, the value of that home, I'll make $100,000, $200,000 by evaluating it in their zip code and seeing
Sure.
what the forecasted appreciate. But if it's going to take 6 or 8 years before that home catches up, you may want to think twice about that and make a better decision.
All right, Barry, well, I just want to thank you for taking the time to share this information with our audience here on American Dream, and it's been a pleasure. Until next time, we'll see you on Financing the American Dream.